All right, we're going to continue the conversation now and bring in Jonathan Schanzer, the Executive Director of the Freedom for Defence of Democracies. Jonathan, thank you very much for joining us. Look, so far, things seem to be going to plan, but Hamas is a terror organisation, cannot be trusted, obviously, and we've been here before. What's your assessment on how this will move forward?
Well, I think right now we've got Donald Trump leaning on all the right actors, and I think everybody is playing by the rules, at least for now. I'm concerned, though, that a lot of this really does hinge on the honesty of Hamas, a terrorist organization that is utterly cruel. We've seen what they've done to these hostages, and we know they're capable of utter cruelty. So I'm concerned just about making sure that there's a smooth handover as these hostages are hopefully returned. We're hearing Monday. That's what everybody's hoping for. I would also just note, though, that we have, I think a concern about what happens after this, because after the hostages are returned, that next phase of purportedly dismantling Hamas, that is the concern. I mean, we just heard about, men in green headbands manning checkpoints. That seems to imply that Hamas thinks that it can continue to run parts of Gaza or all of Gaza when this hostage handover is complete. That is the thing that I think is the trickiest part of this. Phase two, the implementation of the dismantling of Hamas, that's what I think we still need to watch for, because that's what will eventually lead to true calm in the region.
Well, we know that everything is optics with Hamas. They're from handing over, the big ceremonies with them looking like they're treating the hostages correct. But Israel says that they have almost eliminated Hamas entirely. Is that all we need to do to stop them from taking back control, even though the optics are there now? But is there really enough people that are there in order to be able to take this back over fully?
Well, it's an interesting question, and I think we're about to find out. I mean, we're about to open that door, right? I mean, if you look at the achievements of Israel during this war, Hamas is defeated. I mean, this is not the group that was able to carry out the October 7th attacks. We barely see rocket attacks. They certainly don't have the ability to rush the fence any longer. I mean, I was asking an Israeli contact of mine the other day, how many top leaders of Hamas are still in Gaza that the Israelis are trying to target? He said maybe 5, right? I mean, that is a remarkable achievement. So now what we just need to see is, out of those kind of rank and file fighters that would carry the Kalashnikovs, man the checkpoints, wear those headbands, that's the question. How many of them are there, and can they be overrun? Can they be forced to stand down? Because the Israelis don't want to see them anywhere in Gaza after this. And that's a big ask. I just don't know what that looks like in terms of implementation. And that's the sort of scary part. The first part of this, I think, looks like it's locked down. But what happens after that? Nobody knows.
Exactly, yeah. And I think it would obviously be, I think it's fair to say that even the Gazans don't want to see that after Israel is finished and out of there as well. Jonathan Schanzer, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.